All right, install my radiator today. This one is for my base model Camaro. It has a 327, 210 horsepower, manual, no AC or anything like that. So it's just a super base. A US radiator I purchased it from. I kind of did some research and kind of figured out which best radiator to get. So it's not aluminum, it's just a copper brass mix, and I figured that'd be the best fit to try to fit original as possible. Ooh, I just popped off from the heat. That's funny. There's just got the four bolts, and you got your two little rubber washers or rubber nuts. So these the two bolts without the washers go on the passenger side, which is the right side of the vehicle, and then one with the rubber goes on the driver's side, which is the left side of the vehicle. And then these go in a specific way, the way you install them, which seems odd, but that's just the way that they did it. So once you mount the radiator, I'll just show you this real quick. So they go in this way, so they get pushed in at the back. Okay, like that. And so what happens is when you so you put your radiator on and you put your screw in, what happens when you screw it in, this rubber expands and it pinches and just bubbles up, and that's it. So some people, when you think you get these nuts, you don't look in specific directions, they're going to want to go that way. It doesn't. So when we'll go to install it, you'll see how it works and how you do it. But that's specific on this side. And so both of these go on both sides on the driver's side. So the two rubber nuts go on this side, and then the two regular bolts go on this side. All right, we'll go ahead and put these rubber nuts in this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the two nuts in on this side first. Just to hold it up. There we go. For these, you may have to push a little hard in order to catch that nut at the very end of the rubber. Now, once you feel it, just catch just once. Just feel it catch, and then once you feel it, then stop. And once you start tightening it, then it tightens up. And then adjust it back and forth on where you want it to go. Tighten her up. All right, also helps if you write tools. So this side is 1/2 inch and that is 7/16. All right, and I double checked the torque over here. It says 15 to 20 pounds per inch. So that is a real light. So I don't think my torque wrench will even go that low. So I'm basically just going to do just super light. I think it's kind of what it's already at right now. I barely even tighten this. Just, you can see my fingers. I mean, just almost just the weight of the it's too much. Yeah, I don't have a little mini torque wrench. Remember, it's not 15 pounds, 20 pounds. It's pounds per inch, which means you take that 15 to 20 number and divide that by 12 to get your pounds on your torque wrench, which is 1.5 pounds, if that. So my torque wrench does not go that low. So if you have a mini torque wrench which goes between like 1 and 20 or whatever, something like that, that would probably work. But I'm going to show you how that nut bulges. Like that. So just enough to give that radiator a little bit of give when it's bouncing around in the car. And again, I don't know why they only did this one side. The factory, they just did the other side. All right. And then for my connections to the engine for my radiator tubes, so here's the lower one from here to here, and the upper one from here to here. I'm not going to do that yet because I haven't flushed the engine yet, so I'm not going to do any connections yet. So I need to flush the engine and then hook up the radiator from there. But that's it for the radiator. Real simple.